Good job, tech guy.
Hello.
Fucking Christ. Hi, guys. Welcome to Wasteland Talk.
One more time.
I'm fucking Commodore Pistolwhip.
I'm your other host.
Huzzah!
Welcome, tech guy.
Yeah, tech. There's our tech guy, everybody.
Hatter of the waste. I forgot to put our mic hot because
I
we were
really
worried
assure you
about
this is
our
the first
screen
beer
being
of the
blurry.
night.
All I can hear is the empty vacuum of my soul.
I remember my first day.
Today.
Right? It's my first day. So yeah, we're trying to figure out if our screen or camera's blurry to
if
you
we're
guys.
blurry to you guys, please let us know because apparently on Figment's end, we're looking a little blurry. But on this computer, we look as crystal clear.
That is, well,
Better than that.
yeah, better than this. It's weird. Well, let's just go. I can.
Roll with it.
They're filming from space, testing for Neo. Only one of us is going to Neo.
Yeah.
I'll be going to Neo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. I'm staying home.
We're sending them with them to Neo.
Yes.
So if you guys notice, of course, our intro video there was from Uncle Zeke's, our intro credits. So obviously you guys know we went to Uncle Zeke's this last weekend,
Goddamn right we did.
and it was a blast.
And then Figment, the same weekend, went to Nopsicanox. I believe I pronounced that right. I hope I didn't.
That was a one-night birthday party thing, which was really fucking cool.
Yeah, it looked like it took place in like just basically somebody's backyard.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's
they
fun.
had an area set up for Uncle Foster's story time. They had the helicopter up.
Nice.
They had a area for band/DJ.
Okay,
Then they
excellent.
had the bar and then someone else's car.
Cool. So there was at least one Wasteland car being shown off?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
I think we
was a
had-
helicopter there too.
Yes, it was.
We had like 3 or 4 vehicles at Uncle Zeke's. Not a lot, but like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
The camera needs glasses, basically.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Because when I look at it over here too, it's kind of out of focus
Yeah.
on this screen. It's usually not this out of focus. And our camera is just a webcam, and it's supposed to, utilize like autofocus, but
What ifs? We'll roll with it.
Pretend you're drunk if you're not.
The camera's drunk.
Camera's
right,
drunk.
right. Well, no, it seems to be focused for like close up because when I put my hand up there, it sees it pretty well.
Same weekend. Hold on, I'm getting a little feedback. I need to mute my shit. Hold on.
Yeah, if it's up close, it definitely looks a bit better. We're gonna figure out a fundraiser to get a new webcam.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell lewds of that.
All right. We got a lot of messages from.
Sexy calendar. No calendar. That's too
Okay,
much
so
effort.
yeah, Mark Lopez. He's the one that's like saying, "Oh, yeah, no sound." Yeah, thank you for pointing that out.
We could have done the whole show.
Yeah, we've been the whole show just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
So like, I'm still doing a couple more advertisements, sending the messages out. So bear with me for a bit.
See, Mad Router was lots of
Well,
fun.
well,
Gilly had a
Commodore
good
does
time.
that. Well, Commodore does sending out messages. I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about some of the stuff that came out for Neo.
Yeah.
So if you guys pay attention on the Neo forums, pages, all that, they actually finally put out the map for Neo.
Yes.
So why don't we show that off a bit? So there
yes.
we go.
And talk about the app.
So we've got a map of the event and a key for the map. Now, of course, I would recommend go download your own. Don't try to use it off of this video because it's going to be a small image, not high quality.
Also, didn't mean to interrupt. For those who are watching who are admins of group pages, I made posts on a couple group pages. So if you're an admin, you might want to look at those so you will kindly approve so people can watch them. And yeah.
We spam everywhere. Just allow us to do that, please. That's what we ask.
Let's pour ourselves out to the public, please. Thank you.
Exactly.
Like, if you see us wanting to comment on a group page that you admin, just be like, these guys have the rights to do whatever.
Yeah.
I swear we won't
I wonder
post
if the
anything too
screen's just
obnoxious.
dirty.
Hmm?
What if the screen's just dirty? Gotta get a good little white thing.
We can do that later.
But yeah, so they put out the maps for Neotropolis, And if you look at the key, I know a couple different groups that are on there somewhere. Is Gilly's Arcade, of course, is going to be there. And Murky Makeup and Cold with Cat Meat. I don't know what name they're going by right now.
YouTube is out of sync. So.
They're going to be a little
There's
off.
always a delay.
Yeah.
I've got legit all 3 up right now, and they're basically at, like, different spots.
So there's always a delay no matter what we do. Not much we can do about that. But yeah, there will be a couple groups that you guys know from Wasteland. There'll be lots of Wastelanders there under different names. Some people under their same names. Some places like Gilly's Arcade. It's still called Gilly's Arcade, but it's Gilly's Arcade in space. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm glad that they finally put out a map because I was just like, we're getting really close here. And they usually release the Wasteland map a good month or so out.
Okay.
And I understand that this is like the first time they've done this event and lots of stuff is happening last minute. But I was getting worried that we weren't going to get a map is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
And we got one, so thank God. And we got the key for it. And they've got a whole bunch of stuff. And they also released, there's a Google Doc where you can go and get the fonts and some of the other logos and images. So if you want to create your own, let's say, cell phone screensaver, or you're trying to create, monitors in your little Neotropolis kiosk, you will be able to use the Neotropolis font and the logos for anything non-commercial as part of your own backdrop.
Freaking Mad Rider says it's so awkward watching YouTube and responding on Facebook.
Yeah. I was literally about to type that.
So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, I'm really excited about Neotropolis. It's coming up quick. And if you're going, well,
Yeah.
we all got to hustle. We got lots of shit to get done in time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to show off those. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is there is a app called NeoNav. And just to make it real short and simple, it's technically just a website. But it's really formatted for your smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
Just the size of the images and the layout is really well laid out for a smartphone. It is accessible on a desktop, but really better on a smartphone because, of course, when you get out there, you're not going to have your computer. Now, you want to go and download NeoNav now.
Mm-hmm.
Log on to, I think it's neonav.net, or look up Neotropolis Public Radio. They are WCC, of course. They're the ones running this on the back end. Basically, it will be accessible when you're on site over local Wi-Fi, regardless of whether or not you have internet connection. So that's really cool. So if you download it and get it set up now, get your character info, get your alias, get your group set up, do your chats, whatever. When you get on site, you will actually be able to use it to communicate. So that's pretty awesome. So this is the basic layout here. And you can see that they have a chat, they have channels, they have ways to distribute currency back and forth.
Nice.
They have a meow click, which is just a freaking cat video because it's the internet. Why shouldn't we have a cat video?
And, let me put a little 2 cents in. That video for those cat people, that is Thurston Waffles. Because I know his shrimpy little meows. So Hatter showed that to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's Thurston! If you're a cat person, you know.
Yeah, there's a couple different cats like Keyboard Cat on there and
Keyboard
stuff
cat
too.
Keyboard cat past Thurston is still alive.
Ah, okay. So, go in there and set up your avatar, set up your camp under Neo sites, create your own name, set up your group chat under channels, all that stuff. Get that ready now because when you get on site, it might be harder to connect to it to initially establish everything. So go ahead and do that.
Okay. So we've got Mad Rider, 2 weeks till Neo. Gilly's like 11 days, 11 hours, 44 minutes. Fuck my life.
Right. Yeah, the countdown is real. It's happening. And if you guys want to add me, you can find me under Glitch Leet or Glitch 1337. If you don't, whatever, who cares? But yeah, if you want to add me as a friend on there, there's my information. And it's kind of bare bones at the moment. The app will crash at times, but it should be mostly working pretty well, especially by the time we get there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get in early and start testing it, go check that out. And then let's go back. Okay, so then I've been working on stuff for Neo, of course. And so one of the things I'm working on is my little wrist computer here. It's going to be a little hard to see on camera. I'm having some issues with the battery pack not powering up just right. And the screen mostly just looks like a bright light, so that's not going to show too well. But anyway, that's my little Raspberry Pi wrist computer. I still have to print some more parts for the case. I still have to figure out why the battery pack is not letting me power up properly.
Bag of dicks.
Right. And sometimes it works just fine, and then other times it like gets like all the way to where it's about to show your typical like desktop screen, and then it crashes and then does it again. And then it gets all the way to that part again, and then like crashes. And I'm just like, why is it doing a boot loop? Gonna strangle it. But plugged into like regular power, it like powers on like every time. So I think it's really like a battery voltage issue.
Probably.
But I don't know if I can solve it in the time left. So that's gonna really suck if I can't.
I believe that's everybody.
So
No. Got more.
we've got some stories about Uncle Zeke.
Oh god, we got fucking stories.
We want to hear about
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta look up the fucking guy.
Anopshicon, whatever it was called.
Anoxonox.
Anoxonox.
Lollapalooza.
Anopshicon.
Whatever.
You know, we want to hear some stories about that. We want to hear stories if you did something else, what you're getting ready for Neo, all that stuff.
Someone literally messaged me their entire fucking story of Uncle Zeke's. So
Yeah.
I gotta read that out.
Okay.
Once I gotta find it because I just been doing a bunch of.
I got to get myself my.
You get that?
my
Do you
old
want me to
man
do
cushion.
my
Get your
quick
ass
thing
hat.
about Obnoxonox?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, please talk about Anopsonox.
I'll be talking while they're distracted. So it was a Saturday night, night one of WrestleMania. I showed up late because WrestleMania ran long. I thought it was supposed to end at 8. It ended at 9. And of course, it took a little bit to get there, so I was a bit late. The party started at.
Someone's asking if they can, if you can post the app on their page.
You post the link to your.
I will see that me hold. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do that.
In due time. In due time.
What's the what was the website?
It is Neo NEO nav nav.net.
I think I did enough damage on my phone.
Okay, so I'll work on putting the link in here.
Ah.
Okay, so get there a little bit late. I had just missed Uncle Foster's story time. I was super sad about. They had a band that was going. In Retrograde, I think was their name.
Okay.
They were a pretty cool band. You could tell like there were a lot of people in their Wasteland gear. There were a few people that seemed to be there like through the band. So like it happens, cool, no problem. Saw some familiar faces. The first familiar face I saw, or faces, Chooch and Blowhard.
Fuck yeah, Joan Rivers of Wasteland Talk.
Right.
Those two are fucking amazing. Saw them. Said
Always good
hi.
people to see.
Saw some other familiar faces. It was like Ogre, Spanky.
Spanky's cool.
Uncle Foster was there. So what camp were the guys camping near us in? I don't know what camp they're in, but there was a few other faces I recognized. It was like a kickback kind of thing.
Hold on.
Yes.
A couple of Uncle Zeke's people are trying to log in. It says it's unavailable when they click on the link.
Yeah, I just loaded the website and it says.
Are you talking about the link of the app that they were just talking about, or are you talking about the stream? Please let me know so we can figure out an answer.
Clarify.
To clarify.
I'm checking the website right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, let me know about that, because if it's the stream, we got loopholes around that, and if it's about this, then I can talk to these guys.
Yeah. I've got the page loading right now. You have been logged out. I never even logged in.
Well, you may not have a username and all that. So.
When I share the stream on them, okay. So it was the stream. So Mark, if you can't get them on the Facebook, send them the YouTube link. So just look up on YouTube Wasteland Talk, and it'll be the live stream that's up right now. Send them that link. You should be able to get them to watch it, at least on that. It's got a little bit of delayedness, but they can still watch it.
I'll post the link to the channel right now.
Yeah.
Also, just side note, how many YouTube subscribers were we at last time we talked about? Like, what, 80?
80 something, yeah.
We're at 94 right now.
Oh, 6 more and we get 100 subscribers. We can have a URL.
Yay!
So for those 16 subscribers, show proof to Tooch, and you can get a month subscription up through her OnlyFans.
No, we need.
It was the 100th person.
Just the 100. I thought for just for every new person we get subscribed.
I don't remember.
Well, Tooch, if you're watching, please verify that for me, because like.
We may want to clarify that.
Someone's trying to message me. What the fuck?
Ah.
I'm going crazy. I seem to have misplaced misplaced my vape
Not
juice.
able to watch. They're working.
Aw.
So no Mackie Mac tonight.
No Mackie.
Oh well.
I have misplaced my vape juice.
Oh yeah, I got my vape and vape juice.
It's not the one that's sitting right there?
No, that's the mostly empty one that I just
Okay.
grabbed because I couldn't figure out what was the mostly full one.
Okay, well.
So we won't. I personally won't be able to read out the YouTube comments, but Figment over here will. So when you want to comment, if you're on YouTube and you want to comment something that we're talking about, Figment will let us know, and we'll read them out, and we can give you our answer or our input of what you have to say.
Yeah, I got someone who's we're talking right now, saying the camera's low and the mic volume is off, but I think that was prior to.
Yeah.
The mic volume should be pretty good now.
They hopped onto YouTube.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Good. I just hope it works. Like I said, YouTube has a little bit minor delay, more than Facebook, but hey, they can still at least watch and hopefully enjoy the show.
Yeah. And that was a pretty cool kickback. They had a bar going.
Fuck yeah, I love bars.
Mad Rider, I'm happy Commodore finally hit puberty.
Fuck, yeah.
His chin grows in the fastest we've discovered.
Yeah.
Like the sides are a little more stuffy.
The part that matters to me right now is this right here, so I can just do this. Yes. This is week 2 of beard growing. So I'm at like still level 1 of beard.
Yeah.
You get to see him grow a beard in real time.
Yeah.
Just like the first season.
He'll be a real boy before you know it.
No, I'm gonna be a man.
I want to be a man.
Okay, so it was pretty much a kickback. Lots of people, they had a fire barrel going with fire. Lots of people hanging out, drinking, chatting.
There we go.
Picture taking. YouTube's about 1.5 minutes behind. Yeah, sounds about right. I got there about like 9:30, and I think I stayed till like 1:30 in the morning.
Hella fucking late.
I was not expecting to stay that late. It was pretty fun. I will say, right before I left, I had not noticed that whoever lives there has an orange fluffy cat that was sitting in their cat tree in the window. I was literally like, okay, leaving, went to leave, see the cat turn, kitty. I wish I would have been able to, like, I want to pet the kitty before I leave. Took him 2 years to grow the last one. Oh, what did it go 2 years?
Yeah, it really did. Took me 2 years.
I mean, you trimmed it in there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more groomed instead of like yours.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Wild.
I like my wild beard.
Yeah, it goes with your personality.
Right?
It does.
And the problem is, like, my beard is thin.
Yes.
So, like, I have to let it grow, and it grows at uneven rates, and so if I trim it too much, you just the beard disappears. Like, yours, it will fill your whole face, even if you trim it up.
Eventually, I'll fill my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine, not so much. So, yeah, I keep mine long and kind of scraggly on purpose. Because you gotta rock the beard you have. Nothing else you can do.
We got 6 people watching on YouTube right
That's
now.
probably the Uncle Zeke's peeps.
Yay! Thank you.
So,
yes, if you're watching us on YouTube,
know,
please subscribe.
subscribe for those
like,
dudes.
follow.
Like Spike, do the thing.
We literally need fucking 4 to 6 more people to get our URL on YouTube. So subscribe.
Custom 100 members URL.
Yes.
Side note, I just hit 700 followers on TikTok.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm like, goddamn.
Ratter's a hobo, so that's Mad Ratter.
Yes.
Always and forever.
So, anyways, back to your story. Was there any more input?
Not much. It was a lot. It was just hanging out, people drinking, kickback kind of thing.
Nice.
Very laid back, very casual. They had a band going for a while, and then right as I was leaving.
What we got?
Some of the comments.
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me read some of them.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we got fucking Mad Ratter. Wish Facebook let me cast to my TV.
Yes.
Well, I mean, technically you can if you have the right cords.
Or if you have like a Chrome cache, you can cache like any tab to your TV.
Yeah.
But I don't know what kind of TV setup you have, but yeah.
And then of course
It
Santos
can be
just
done.
arrived with a fucking swing. He's babyface for 2 more seasons. Fuck off.
I think once he keeps
No, give me to the end. By the end of this season, I'll at least be like a good majority of my beard will be back.
Remember, our season will end at Wasteland this year, so we've got some time. The beard can grow.
And then we got Zeke representing, and I subscribe. There was talk of OnlyFans, says Canfield. Yes, there's a possibility you can get a free month subscription to Tooch's OnlyFans if you show proof that you are a new subscription. Possibly. We're not sure if it's just a new one now up until we get to 100, or if you're the 100th subscriber.
I swear it was the 100th subscriber.
We're working on the details right now because we totally forgot about that little detail.
Yeah.
Last time Tooch was on the show,
Watch that episode. You'll be explaining.
She told us about it.
Yeah.
She came up with the idea kind of on the spot.
Yeah.
And then we really need to get more details from her.
Hatter, the hobo who became mayor.
I hope so. We can talk about that, but I talked to Ms. Mayor and talked to the Nightmare, and of course Ms. Mayor is the one who asked me about it. Nightmare's on board. Heist, the former mayor's on board. I've got a lot of other people on board, but I still don't know when they're actually running any kind of vote for the next mayor.
I think they usually do it at the moot.
But the problem is that according to Nightmare, the moot is typically in November after Wasteland, and it didn't happen in November. So he doesn't know when they might have a tribes moot, if they might have a tribes moot, and if they do, it probably won't be at least until after Nia.
Fucking kid. So I'm here to keep subscribing and resubscribing in case so you can hit that 100.
I would say that we would frown upon that. And here's the thing: don't admit to your crimes while doing them. I mean, come on.
But so yeah, fucking Uncle Zeke's. Let's finally get into that fucking topic. Cause I'm pretty sure they're like, get on with it. So yeah, Uncle Zeke's.
So I can make my damn tea. Start talking.
One of the biggest tribes at the Wasteland Weekend, who's part of the Den, and they're a juggernaut of a tribe, and they hit fast. Like, what was their first year? Like what, 18 maybe?
Yeah, I want to say their first year was, I think, the year before the Den. The Den's first year, I think, was 18. So I think their first year was 17.
So 17, yeah.
Because I remember wandering into Uncle Zeke's maybe in 17. Or maybe maybe some of their tribe mates were there, but not their full, large tribe that they had in 18.
Yeah, but yeah, they're pretty big. They got, like I said, they got a big spot in the Den now. Nice big bar, VIP area. A lot of open field for like DJs, dance, entertainment, etc., etc. Also known as one of the popular drinks out in the Wasteland now, called antifreeze.
Oh God!
They had that. They had antifreeze and they had wiper fluid this time.
That shit was the antifreeze is fucking.
That's what we forgot.
What?
Forgot to bring me back some non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I meant to grab it. They were like, "Yeah, bring your bottle and we'll fill it up for you." And I passed. Well, there'll be other opportunities.
I'm bringing a bottle if y'all don't mind filling a bottle up for me, because it's
At Wasteland.
At Wasteland.
I'm his sober person.
Yeah, I'm the liver.
Yeah, they're my liver.
So, anyways, yeah, we finally got on the road to be on a trip. The trip there was pleasant.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Well.
So we finally get there. This guy,
Oh god.
this fucker right here,
Oh
What?
god.
forgot to sign the waiver.
Oh yes. Like right as we're getting there, Commodore's like, "Did you sign your
you
waiver?"
signed the waiver, right? He's like, what waiver?
Oh
Like what
gosh.
waiver? I don't know what you're talking about.
So we literally pulled up right next to the fucking gate so he could sign the fucking waiver, and then he's looking for his ticket, having a hard time finding the fucking ticket. Luckily, we just went to the gate, said his name, and they're like, oh yeah, you're right here.
I found what I thought was my ticket. It ended up being my original ticket for their January event.
Gotcha.
And apparently I hadn't saved a copy of my ticket for their April event.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't seem to log into the fucking ticket app that they were using that I bought it through.
Oh, he was getting frustrated.
Even though I had emails from that ticket app saying I had a password, saying I had bought it, everything. I get logged into the app and there's like no tickets in my records. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right. Like, that was all kinds of frustration.
So yeah, so we pull up, they were able to look up my name anyway, thank God.
I'm like, oh yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah.
And then after we got ourselves signed in, showed our vaccine cards and shit, they were nice enough to give us this cool fucking little patchwork that I still need to put on my Wasteland vets. It's the Uncle Seek's nuclear winter, but since we didn't have a nuclear winter this year, it was a nuclear spring. They literally crossed out the winter part and just add spring and add nice little cool little green color part right there. There you go.
Yeah, everybody who attended got one of those patches, so I've got one also.
Yeah, this is a pretty patch. I really like this.
So I'll be attaching that to one of my outfits for sure.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, they I guess they intend to do a nuclear winter every year.
Yeah.
So that's why they're sticking with the name, but they had to push it this year.
Yeah, it was a huge hit like this year, regardless of the push. But like, so I'm pretty sure by next year it's gonna be probably at least double the numbers, if not more. Because like a lot of people did show up for this event, but like they were again push date, more was expecting. I saw that. I'm not reading that fucking shit.
Oh, did you?
Which one?
There
Oh,
was
what
one
now?
against Adder.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we
Always read my insults. Go ahead.
I didn't know they were female horse, like hobo who became mayor. A mayor.
Mayor.
Mare. Okay. Got it. I need to attach mine. Check YouTube and.
Yeah, check YouTube. What we got on
Nothing
YouTube?
YouTube, nothing Twitch. I'm making tea right now because
Yeah.
I'm tired as fuck, and we have a long day tomorrow, so I need fucking caffeine.
Oh fuck yeah. So yeah, so we end up camping right behind Gillies Arcade because we're good friends with that guy, and he's hella fucking cool. This guy finally got to meet a particular someone. That
Finally got to meet.
let me finish talking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Finally got to see somebody to meet up with them they haven't seen in a while.
Yes,
If you want to talk more about that, that's on you.
feel free.
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah. So,
Didn't expect you to give me the intro necessarily, but go ahead.
Yeah, and there's story
well,
time.
yeah, I gotta pump you up for it.
Oh, okay.
Get you motivated.
I get you.
So yeah, we get there. Finally got our tent set up. I did a quick recon to see what the landscapes were. I said hi to people. Like Go Heads were there. Rabbit Asylum were there. Of course, the Uncle Zeke people. Judas was there.
Yeah.
Fucking love that fucking dude. And then fucking later that night, the Baron showed up with fucking Red Claw and of course Baron's wife.
The wife.
I can't remember her Wasteland name. I know she has a Wasteland name, but it always escapes me because I barely hear that name.
I think she goes by.
T.
God, it's Princess something.
Yeah.
Who knows? Mention it.
Yeah, please, because I don't feel like
Because there was this whole storyline a couple years ago where like she was captured by a different group, and it was like
that guy is
the
awesome.
the NPR. It was like the NCR versus the Skullduggers in like this Wasteland War,
Yeah.
and she was the hostage of the NCR. I want to say something like that. And they used her name, and I thought it was like Princess something, but I can't remember the rest of it now.
Yeah, so it's again, and I tried not to butcher names. I just didn't want to butcher her name, so it's the Baron's wife.
Yes.
So I'm sorry that your name escaped my mind. So
Yeah, I mean, please, if anybody remembers, let us know.
Yeah.
Tooch, if you're watching.
Like Rabbit Asylum were awesome.
oh yeah, they're
Rabbit Asylum was there. They were great. They
They're
were a lot of
one
fun.
of my favorite places now.
And then,
I mean, they were at the Pirate Bar, so the Uncle
yeah.
Zeke's was at a Renaissance Fair.
yes.
And it's a Renaissance Fair that I know because I worked it for about a decade plus as part of the Scottish and Irish Guild there that was called Torque Do.
Mm-hmm.
They have expanded and added some new things since I've been there. So one of the new things was this Pirate Bar that was obviously like built in among some other places that I did know. They just kind of, what's the word? They remodeled an area that already existed to make this Pirate Bar. And that's where Rabbit Asylum was. The castle where Uncle Zeke's was brand new to me. That had a really cool cavern inside of it.
Forgot a portrait. A Ghoulcrest authentic portrait of the Silver Shroud.
Oh, okay.
There.
I love that we're still setting up our stage as we're live.
Oh, that was the first time that fucking happened. I was like, I usually am good on that.
It's like, wait, this part feels naked.
Yeah. Alright, anyways, continue.
So yeah, they had a really nice setup. Things were kind of spread out. It was, the grounds is pretty good size. And so we definitely could fit a lot more tribes and a lot more groups in future years. And have the bars of more people. Because realistically, like the castle could fit everybody at the event, but some of the other bars weren't quite big enough. So if you wanted the main attraction, the main crowd, you would go to the castle. If you wanted to be a little more isolated, you would go to some of the other bars. Go ahead.
So we got Commander Bacon going, the Go-Heads are pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The Goatheads were there. It was great to see them.
Oh yeah, they had a cool little setup over there. It was really interesting because like I didn't know what to expect. 'Cause I've never been on this property before, so like I was expecting like these tribes were gonna come out like setting up their actual like campground, so like the full fucking Go-Heads like tent bar camping, Rabbit Asylum shit. But no, they kind of like
a lot of them just occupied buildings that were already there.
Yeah. So like here's an idea like for those who weren't at Uncle Zeke's and wants to get an idea of what the place was kind of like. For those who like play like the Fallout video games, if you play like Fallout 4 DLC Nuka World, it's kind of like that. Basically, Wastelanders just took over a fucking theme park.
Yeah, very much like it. Wastelanders took over it's a permanent Renaissance village. And so there are permanent structures all throughout the event.
Gilly goes to the fucking Go-Heads, like, yeah, they're okay.
And so a lot of Wastelanders, some did bring some of their own stuff. Like Gilly's Arcade was set up in an open spot with his full tent, with his games and whatnot. But like the Goatheads took over an existing building. Rabbit Asylum took over an existing building. The Death Caps took over an existing area. You know, so there was a couple different camps that took over. Zeke's took over the castle. So they had different things that they occupied that space. We had some RVs. We had some vehicles there.
Huh. We got Gak Bunny watching on YouTube. Hi, Gak Bunny.
Hi, Gak Bunny.
And then we got fucking we got some so we got Mad Maggoings. The Go-Heads were bad. So Commander Bacon responded with another bah. And then he also added, we could have brought more stuff to decorate better. We just didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, it's hard to do any event for the first year. And it's hard to do that event because, like I said, it's a lot of pre-existing stuff. And there were definitely rules on what spaces could be used and what spaces couldn't be used. And who could occupy what space and how much you could decorate. Yeah. So a lot of it was kind of figure it out as we go. But I think over time, if they do this event again next year, they will have a better layout of where they're putting people. Things will be better organized. We also lost out on a lot of camps that said that they were going to be there in January and then couldn't make it in April.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but hey, we still had a shit ton of fun.
Like originally the casino was supposed to be there. The Dead Men were supposed to be there. Those are two groups I know for sure were absent.
Yeah.
But we still had the Juggers. We still had a lot of great people.
Doc Schofield's tribe was there.
Yeah, and Schofield Drifters.
Yeah, fucking, I remember, as I was setting up the inside of my tent, I finally felt pumped up the air mattress, and by the time I moved it, it got caught under Gilly's trailer fucking thing and popped a hole. And I'm like, well, there goes, I guess I'm sleeping on the floor tonight, but luckily, go ahead, tribe members were trying to help me find a repair kit or a patch, air mattress patch or something. But Fahrenheit went over to where he was camping at, which was at the Schofield Drifters. And I believe it was Doc who's the one that had like that whole fucking kit to repair air mattress. So he handed me that, and I did the best of what the instructions said, and it held me through the weekend. So I'll say that much.
Yeah.
So I thank you, Doc, and the rest of the drifters for fucking helping me get my fucking air mattress intact for at least for the weekend. And fucking yeah, there's a bunch of other cool fucking people just camped all around the area. And another tribe I want to mention, I gotta mention them right fucking now because they were pretty much one of the big highlights of my fucking experience there. Fucking brand new tribe on the dot. Fucking the cow fuckers.
Cow fuckers were great.
The fucking cow fuckers.
Goddamn cow fuckers.
They're from Texas, apparently. And
they were amazing.
From what they told me, they literally came up with the name at that event because apparently someone came up to them and said, "Oh, you guys are from Texas? You're a bunch of cow fuckers?" So instead of just like feeling insulted and mad about it, they just rubbed it off and like, you know, let's just be cow fuckers. That's our tribe name. So they got this whole fucking Greek thing where they go like, man.
And they took like a tarp and they just like scribbled out, like drew like a roughly drawn stick figure-esque cow head and then wrote cow fuckers across it.
Even fucking Bacon is like, he's laughing. He's like, yeah, cow fuckers were great. And then we got Matt Ryder says, the Schofields were fucking awesome. Even Bacon's giving us a moo. Like, oh my god, they had so much fucking energy and fucking amazing. Like, they were fun to hang out with. I'll say that much. They were fucking cool, and they're making these little bottle caps that look like cow pies.
Nice. I like it. One of their members, her name was Dirty Diane.
Yes.
And Dirty Diane and my girlfriend Larry became quick friends and had some great adventures throughout the weekend.
Yes.
I won't go too much into all of that.
Goddamn.
But there was some changing clothes, some having to find where clothes were left, all kinds of craziness.
Yeah. Pretty much every time
my girlfriend saying things like, "These are Diane's clothes. We're going dancing at the castle," and I'm just like, okay, babe. Let's go.
Yeah, fucking every time I went over to the cow fuckers, they were like, "Hey, come have a beer." I'm like, "Okay, I'll have a beer."
I wandered by their camp because their camp was actually right near the bathrooms,
which was pretty beneficial for people there because like bathrooms were.
Yeah, we had actual bathrooms with
fucking plumbing.
So we had working toilets, no working sinks though.
Yeah, but they actually bought like one of those porta potty sink things for us.
So it was something.
Along with paper towels. So like the porta potty was like we could shit in a plumbing facility.
And there were also showers on the grounds. That's nice too. Yeah. So we actually got shown where the showers were. I didn't use them. Larry did, my girl.
Matt Ryder goes, was worth it.
She said there was no water heater, so the shower was cold. So, oh well, at least it's a shower.
So, fucking Matt Ryder goes, fuck the cow fuckers. Ended up getting drunk with them and missed the juggers. So, we'll get into the juggers here later because that's a story.
And the cow fuckers were amazing, though.
And then we got fucking Bacon going, they made me take tequila shots at 10 a.m.
Made you, please.
Made you. Oh, no, please, don't. Oh, what have you done?
My innocence. Tequila shots? What are you talking about? I don't do that stuff.
There was showers, but cold water only. Hey, it was pretty fucking hot. Yeah. It was pretty fucking hot out there, despite how cloudy it got.
Yeah, the showers were cold water only. I didn't actually take a shower there, but yeah, that's what I was told from Larry. She said the showers were pretty cold.
Yeah, fucking so got the DJ out there. First night was not my best experience, but I rolled with that because I understand the situation was going on. So they're pretty apologetic, and then of course they made it up because they had me DJ the next night at the castle, which was pretty much where everybody was at, and that was a whole better experience. So I had a blast DJing at Uncle Zeke's. I will love to DJ with Uncle Zeke's at the next nuclear winter or at Wasteland Weekend or whatever. I am available for you guys.
I think if they end up with more people at the event, they can better spread out the entertainment.
Probably, yeah.
But they ended up with smaller numbers, and spreading out the entertainment it meant that some entertainment had like nobody show up on Friday, and that's kind of no fun. But at least Saturday
it happens. Like I said, it was our first time running that type of event. There's going to be a couple of bumps.
Yeah,
but you learn as we go. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Comments.
So we got Commander Big. I took a shower. It was glorious. And then we got a Maria Catherine Lopez. I had fun dancing to Britney at the Apocalyptics. Oh yeah, that's right, the Apocalyptic. We'll get to that also soon, because that was fucking fun.
There are stories apparently.
Oh, there's stories. And then Gilly goes, yeah, the cowfuckers made quite the impression at the arcade. Don't ask them to help you with shit.
Damn.
And then Commander Bacon goes, DJ at the Go Heads at Wasteland. I will totally DJ at Go Heads. I had fun with that last year. So
yeah, I was going to say, you've already DJed
I'll definitely go back to Go Heads. So, and then Mad Riders basically replying to the impression with the cowfuckers, saying, yeah, they know how to spread the bullshit. And then Commander Bacon says, I have video of a few cowfuckers drinking portal shots. Yes, I want to see those.
Awesome.
And also I got Uncle Bo on YouTube going badass.
Bah! Yeah, fucking Bo.
Badass.
My dude.
Yeah, so Commodore was saying earlier, and I already mentioned a little bit of it, but yeah, I got to see my girl at this event. If you guys don't know, which you should by now, I've talked off and on, but at Wasteland this last year in September, I made a new friend, and then we moved to dating, and now we're boyfriend-girlfriend type thing. Aww. And she lives in SoCal, so I had not seen her in person since November.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we got quite the comment on here. We got Davey Adams. Didn't get to show up until Saturday afternoon, and I missed some fun events like the Jugger and the Apocalyptics, but arrived just in time for the bar crawl. That was fucking awesome. Yes, we'll also get to the fucking pub crawl. And also, we got Sticks watching. What's up, fucking Sticks?
Yeah, so it was great to see Davey Adams and his wife there.
Oh, yeah.
Talked to him for a bit. I can't remember his wife's wasteland name, if she has one.
Dave, if you want to drop that name, let us know.
Yeah, but I do remember, it was great to meet her, because I've known Davey for a long time. He's a Ghoulcrest member. He's been going to Wasteland just as long as I have.
Yeah, fucking Ghoulcrest. Cool.
You guys saw our little thing where we were both showing off our fucking patches, because both Davey and I had all of our patches going back to 2011. His are actually a bit more worn than mine, but he's also got like all of his volunteer patches, which is freaking awesome.
So basically, Sticks goes, "What's up? Missed you, bud." And then we got Commander Bacon replying to Davey, said, "We saw you at the Go Heads during bar crawl." And Davey goes,
Renee or Trashy B.
Trashy B.
Trashy B will work.
We've also got Gak Bunny on
YouTube?
on Twitch going
on Twitch.
Congratulations, Twitch.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Also a video of the bar crawl coming through from
Yeah, I took a quick video of me doing bar crawl stuff because like I was hanging out with the Go Heads at the river around the time it was getting started, but like I didn't want to miss it, so I basically said, "Hey guys, it's been fun, but I'm out of beer right now, and I'm gonna go to this bar crawl."
I'm gonna go fix that.
Yeah.
So we have some videos, of course. I'll be posting them on our YouTube. I was gonna do like an intro or like an exit compilation video of all of them. I kind of ran out of time. But we will post them to our YouTube. It's some of the bar crawl, it's some of the Jugger game, it's some of the Apocalyptics, a little bit of just some other random shenanigans. So I will post that all to our YouTube later. So go check that out when we get it posted up. If you have other videos, send them to us. We'll
fuck yeah.
we'll
Yeah, I know
add them, tag you,
I know a lot
send
of
us your
people
photos,
recording
whatever.
and sending photos. Like Lisa was there, so they can put photos. One other got pictures of me, pictures of you, and shit.
Yeah, you're kind of busy right now getting ready for Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's pictures of me, sure, send them my way. That'd be great. Or tag me in them. If there's pictures of Commodore. If there's pictures of Larry, tag people, whatever.
So, I want to talk about the apocalyptics now, because this was actually a little bit more entertaining than I thought it was going to be, and I'm so glad I got to witness this shit. Before the event even started, I was hanging out at the castle with like Baron, Fahrenheit, and Drunken. I'm looking because you actually know the fucking name.
Who was the other judge?
I don't know. Give me a description. I don't even remember.
Anyways,
I missed most of the Olympics because I was trying to get myself and Larry ready because we went and visited my mother.
Anyways, they needed 4 judges. It was the guy I can't fucking remember the name, which I apologize. I'm better with faces than I'm with names. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The fucking Baron, Fahrenheit, and myself became judges for the apocalyptic. So this was gonna be fucking fun. So we all met up at the arena area where the Olympics was gonna be played. So we all got set up. We're just basically bullshitting, talking until they get ready, get all set up and start. Fucking I remember Fahrenheit mentioning about a sword to the Baron, and I wasn't fully paying attention other than I hear Baron goes, "Oh yeah, Commodore has it." So apparently they were mentioning about the Baron's hand. So apparently, eventually, maybe we'll start a club of people who got fucking weapons from the Baron.
There you go. I like that idea.
May or may not happen. It was just a little joke. Let me set that back.
I wouldn't qualify for that club just yet, but I would like to remember.
So yeah, we're just doing a bunch of bullshit and finally figure out where we're gonna be sitting at for the judges area. So teams got assembled. There was 4 teams. We had Death House, formerly known as the Death Caps, Uncle Zeke's, Rabbit Asylum, and the Cowfuckers. So as they're all setting up, immediately both me and Fahrenheit just reached for our fucking pockets, pull out our Coyote Canyon dollars, and we were just like, okay, so who are we betting on?
Nice. I love it.
So Baron looks at my pile of money and he's like, "God damn, Commodore, you actually brought more cash than I did, and I made them."
God damn.
I still don't have any Coyote Canyon dollars.
I have a few.
And I was responsible for someone getting paid out quite a few, and I have none.
So
you have memories.
hold on, I got a couple of comments. Hold on.
I totally got ripped.
Matter goes, Kaylee kept leading me to Gillies or the rabbits during the bar crawl. Or Scorefields, yeah. Okay. So we all throw down like 25 mil of Coyote Canyon bucks. And fucking, so Fahrenheit put money on the home team, Uncle Zeke's. I put money on the Cowfuckers because they, like I said, they had that energy. I thought like they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win. Baron put money on the Rabbit Asylum, and of course the guy I can't fucking remember his name. He put money on the fucking Death House.
It wasn't Joe.
No.
I don't know then who it was, to be honest.
Joe was actually participating in the games.
Because you're trying to ask me to remember who it was, and I'm like, shit, I don't know. I remember mostly meeting Joe because he was such good friends with Larry, and then the rest of the weekend just like running into him a lot.
Well, anyways, I recorded at least the first round for each team. Basically, it's basically with the judges, we just pretty much named it. You know, this is pretty much the Dick Olympus because majority of the fucking games just involve fucking big ass dildos, and we were just excited, having a blast with those.
It was like a real. I didn't get to see it live because I was distracted.
You're busy
getting stuff ready. But anyway, it was like a relay race, but you weren't allowed to use your hands. And you were trying to pass off dildos.
Yeah, basically. So it starts off like between your legs, where usually your dick is or dildo should be. And you just either like butt fuck it into another person's legs, or if it somehow falls down, you can like either try grab it, lift it up with your knees, which is kind of hard to do, or you could just like use your mouth, which everybody kept yelling, use your fucking mouth. Or some of them actually did. Some of them actually did use their mouth, and they just ran with a dildo in their mouth like a fucking like dog who just caught a stick. One of them though, he had it like at the end where it was like the rubber edges were like I guess like a suction cup part, and he was almost at the end, and then it just tore off and fell on the ground, and then we were just all chanting, "Too much teeth, too much teeth." Oh yeah, we were like, oh, it was good, and then fucking So the majority of the fucking event, it was pretty much neck and neck between Rabbit Silent and Cow Fuckers, and then Uncle Zeke was like always dead last. So Fahrenheit, he was like, just here, I'm not gonna be seeing this pile at the end of this, so you might as well just all at least look at it. So but at the end, it was fucking Death House who ended up winning the fucking games.
Apparently, they got to do the secret bonus round,
which was double the points, which pretty much made the fucking Death House one.
What's the joke from Animal House? The super secret bonus round that gets them out of like probation or whatever it was.
Oh fuck, I can't remember that.
Shit, yeah, that's what it was like. Or it was like catching the golden snitch in Harry Potter.
Like, it's worth 150 points.
If you get it, it doesn't even matter. Everybody else, you automatically win.
Right.
That's kind of what this bonus round was.
Right. So pretty much, yeah, Death House ended up winning. Because they were basically doing like a air band play, which is basically pretending you're a band playing shit, and
air guitar, yeah, like playoff type thing. I get you.
And so like pretty much in the end, both me and Baron just pretty much agreed. You know what? We're gonna blame Fahrenheit on this because like he knew he was not gonna win at all. So he kind of manipulated his ways to where neither me or Baron was gonna win the pile. So he just gave it to the guy who put money on Death House.
Double secret probation.
Thank you. Double secret probation.
Ian, hello, Ian. What's up, dude? So yeah, that was exciting fucking event. I had more fun than I thought I was gonna have for that fucking show. So if you guys do that again, I will happily judge that any fucking time. So yeah, there's that, and then it was either the next day or later that day we had the Jugger match.
It was all on Saturday.
All right, so yeah, we had
Jugger match, bar crawl, and the Olympics were all Saturday.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get with the Jugger match. So it was basically the red team and the gold team. They were gonna give us a game, and it was during a halftime show.
Red Army.
Now, unfortunately, due to like certain circumstances with the event and of course other situations, certain teams weren't able to have enough players. So a good chunk of the other team went over to help the other team play for them.
Okay.
Well, the Juggers...
To even it out. Because you need at least 5 people on the field.
You gotta remember, guys...
For your team.
The Juggers are really friends, in a sense, and they play in a friendly competition. So the gold team, the red team, I think at Wasteland there's a third team.
There's like a green one or something.
Something like that. There's basically 3 teams, all with about 10 members each. They don't necessarily get every member to every match. So you might have people switch teams in the middle because it's all just fun, but it's all also a game. So if you switch to the red team and you win a game for the red team, fuck yeah. Even if you're normally a gold team member, who cares?
Yeah, they're very like together in a sense.
Their chant is 3 teams, 1 league.
Yes. So like even though you're on different teams, you're all one league.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of that, especially if people get injured, especially if you don't have enough players to play. They want the game to go on. They want everybody to have fun and enjoy it, so they'll just change people out.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen at Wasteland, where they had the quick for one team, let's say the red team, I forget who was who or who got hurt, but basically the red team had like 2 quicks. Both their quicks got injured throughout the game. So then you had the gold team who they were playing against. and the gold team's quick was good, and the gold team's backup quick jumped on the red team just so they could keep playing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the camaraderie that you have in this game.
Yeah. So yeah, technically, this was also the first time I actually got to witness a Jugger game, because every time they had their Jugger match, I was busy doing something else, and I always want to check out a Jugger game, because I'm actually a good fan of Blood of Heroes.
This was one of the few games I missed. I've watched so many Jugger games.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
put money on it a bunch, too.
I love the fucking sport and shit, so, like, it was amazing to actually get to fucking witness the actual game firsthand in person. So I was all up, and I actually recorded at least a round of it. So, but actually at the end of it, they had a lot of merch to sell. So luckily I had cash on me. So they were like, "Okay, I got hand me that right next to you." Like, "Oh, I got a T-shirt, this much." Like, "Do you have it in this size?" And they're like, "Yes, here you go." And we exchanged money, and I got this cool fucking Jugger shirt right here.
Awesome. I need to get more Jugger merch. I have a Red Army patch.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
But I don't have anything else.
So, but my favorite piece I got for them is this. They said there was like maybe 10 of these, or a small limited amount. It was basically like a drinking stein, and they only had like 2 left. So I asked him what was the price, and he told me the price, like, take my money. So
Shut up and take my caps.
I got this beautiful fucking Jugger stein.
It's gorgeous. It's too pretty to take to Wasteland.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that might break.
So you got the logo, and of course it says the Juggers of the Wasteland. This is supposed to be their celebration for 10 years.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been doing Wasteland a long time, or you haven't gone to Wasteland at all, the Juggers are original. They go back to 2009, before Wasteland with Road Warrior Weekend.
Oh, yeah.
They came back in 10 and every year since. They are as old of a tribe as any tribe can get.
Yeah. So on this, it says the Juggers of the Wasteland, 10 years of glory, 10 years of sacrifice, 3 teams, 1 league.
Yeah, see, it says it right there. They make sure. They keep that mantra everywhere. It's great.
I'm pretty sure eventually I'm going to have a beer for this, just because, like, but mostly we'll also have this more of a display piece, because it's a pretty piece and I like it. So I will drink beer out of it, just not as often as I would like my boot or something, because I don't want to risk losing this or end up breaking it. So
it's definitely a limited collector's item.
Yeah.
You know, they only had so many made. Maybe they'll eventually make more, I don't know, but they were telling Commodore at the event, like, oh, we've only got 2 left. And he's like, I want it. It's mine, you know?
Mad Ratter,
yes.
Figment did get their shirt.
Yes, thank you. I fucking love it.
Oh, yeah. It was kind of cool, too, because during Sunday, I saw him, Mad Ratter wearing the shirt I bartered for your shirt. Yay! So I'm like, oh, cool, you're actually putting it to use. Yay.
That worked, because for those who hadn't, so on Facebook a while back, Mad Ratter had posted, like, hey, I found an old school Wasteland shirt at a flea market. Is
Interesting.
anyone interested in it?
Yeah, it was like 2012.
It was an early one. I'll show you
shit.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And they're like, would anyone be interested in it? Later on, he's like, you know what? I got it. It was $5. I grabbed it. I'm sitting there like, he's like, is anyone interested? I'm like, hell, I am.
Yeah.
It's red and black, my favorite colors.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
And like, well, what would you want? Like, how much would you want for it? And he's like, no, I'm gonna be at Uncle Zeke's. Trade me something.
Cool.
So I'm like, shit, I don't have a whole lot to barter. Baby, yeah, help me get this.
So yeah, basically, like, they really wanted it, so like, I have something I could barter. So I made sure to, like, hey, are you interested? Because I had this old Titty City tank top that as much as I really love and appreciate, I just don't wear the tank top as often as I should. So I figured, like, here, we could see if he's interested in this. And he's like, you got your deal. So, like,
yay!
I made sure. So I'm here playing my Fallout New Vegas, and here comes Figment just running with the tank top, like, just throws it into my suitcase, and you're bringing this. So I guess he said yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget this.
And the funny part was when y'all got there, and I was like, okay, don't forget my shirt. And, like, they were right by each other. It's like, Yes, got your shirt, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah, we were like, I saw the message and I'm already talking to Mad Ratter about it, and
yeah, Mad Ratter was another one. I mean, he took over like a retail shop.
Which kind of befitting because he had a lot of barter items, so he made it to like a little barter store.
Yeah. So he took over one of the retail shops in the village, and that worked really well for him to put out a bunch of his stuff. So that was
Good
very
job.
cool.
Yeah. So another thing I want to bring up is something that apparently got more use than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Is this beautiful piece of object? My Wasteland cricket bat. Dubbed the name Spank Bank. Thank you, Goat Heads, for helping me out with the name, and also provided the paint markers for me to write it down. This pretty much acted as my spanking paddle throughout the fucking event. I was not expecting so much people got used, but people liked the name so much, like, you know what? Hit me. So
You did.
I made sure like every paddle I did was consented, and I'm not used of using a cricket bat as much because I have paddles like leather paddles,
You got some good shit.
so it's a lot different and a lot bigger. So I basically got the hang of it near the end of the event. I had a couple of hiccups, but I immediately apologized, and like it only happened like maybe a couple times. But the people who had the hiccup, they were generous enough to let me go again, and I gave them a better spank.
And I mean, honestly, that's unfortunately in a sense that like no one wants to hurt anybody ideally,
Right.
but part of giving consent is the fact that, well, I know that this could hurt, this could go differently.
Yeah.
So if you want to experiment into paddling, flogging, whatever, know that when you give consent, you are giving the consent of, oh, maybe their swing is going to be off and they're going to hit a different spot.
Yeah.
Know that that's not intentional, and just try to be like,
Vocalize.
hey, I can go again, or hey, we're going to have to stop, that really hurt. I mean, something might happen that way, you know?
Gilly goes, seems like everywhere I went, I found you there spanking somebody, and boy, did they want it.
Good at it.
Yes.
Commodore is everywhere. If that
Oh yeah,
matters.
because like I said, this guy is full fucking use, and I'm actually happy for that because I like spanking people.
And then, Mad Ratter, lots of withdrawals from the bank, not enough deposits.
But yeah, so basically, a couple of stories about the spankings was one was actually a dude from the Cowfuckers. He wanted it, and he was bare ass too, so I pretty much went at it, and like he actually, oh, is that all you got? That's all you got. But apparently he actually admitted, like deep down, he's like, oh god, this is so much.
Yeah.
Which
Hold strong, brother.
which in the end it literally showed, because when we saw the end of his ass, it was pretty much red and purple.
Woo!
Nice.
Maybe a little bit of blood here and there, and they were like, damn, I think some of his tribe mates took picture of it for evidence. I do not have those pictures, but
We'd love to see him.
I have it right here. I saw it, and it made me happy.
If someone knows someone, send them, please.
Send them.
Private
We won't.
message.
We won't. Yeah, we won't share them.
No.
It'd be great to see him.
Yeah, no, like
Just for our own.
so. But I think the people who actually took the photos were actually from his tribe, the Cowfuckers.
Yeah, of course. I mean, honestly, there was enough play at this event, and there's pictures and stuff floating around about that. That's stuff that I didn't post to the internet because not everybody wants their King stuff shared on Facebook, of course.
No.
Yeah.
And so, like, you can have those pictures, you can share them on Fat Life, you can not share them, whatever. But I know that there was, of course, a fair amount of flogging going on. My girl got in on some of that. Diane got in on some of that. There was some electrical play.
Oh,
that
yeah.
also I got to do some demos with, which was really cool.
Yeah.
My girl enjoyed that. There was rope tie-up stuff. I mean, so there was a lot of stuff going on. It seemed like...
Which I'm all for that shit. Like, that's
Well,
awesome.
yeah.
There was several people in Uncle Zeke's that had the rope tie-up skills, the flogging skills, the electrical skills, like just a very diverse.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're into, like you can always find it at Wasteland.
Yeah.
And of course, people can take pictures. You can follow people on FetLife, whatever.
Yeah.
And if you don't want those pictures shared, of course, most people know don't share those pictures on Facebook.
No.
If
hopefully.
you find us on
You know?
Fit, let us know.
But yeah. So basically, So there was that one, and of course there was these two ladies. Their Wasteland names are Weeble and Wobble.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I met him. I met him at the Rabbit Asylum.
Yeah, so every time I ran into them, like, at first they were, like, curious, of course, like a lot of people, and of course they wanted me to give them a paddle, so I gave them the paddle. And it was almost like every time I ran by them, and they see me, like, oh, hey, no, where do you think you're going without paddling us?
I love it.
So they automatically assumed the position, and I'm like, okay, well, here we go. So there was that. That was fucking interesting. And then there was this event that was supposed to be happening at their pub crawl. We will get to the pub crawl. It was like vampire something. Basically, you're just drinking and getting paddles. Oh, not paddles, spankings from the two lovely hostess on their riding crops. But they invited me to bring the spank bank over and also do paddles, but also they wanted me to have the honors to have the first spank, kind of like the first pitch of the game.
Goddamn.
I love it.
So, and like, there's this one dude who I pretty much entrusted the spank bank to, and his name was Ghost. For those who know Ghost of Uncle Zeke's, you know who I'm talking about. And he got to use this on one of the hostess who has a high pain tolerance. So he was the first one. I should probably not say that because I don't know much. At that time, he broke the threshold for her for that night.
Goddamn.
Because, of course, again, I'm still trying to get use of this. Because my first time using like a legit cricket bat, and sometimes I don't know my own strength, and I don't want to like hurt them.
You're still learning proper.
Because I know how to use like actual leather paddles and shit, and like riding crops and canes, but like this is a cricket bat. This is not really meant for spanking, but it can.
Yeah.
So, and Ghost, that's a fun fucker to fucking see. Like, he actually got to dance to my fucking set on Saturday night when I was at the castle. That was fucking cool seeing him dance and shit.
Ghost was pretty rad.
Yeah.
He was one of the people, he knew Shibari, so he did tie-ups on different people throughout the weekend too. So that was really cool.
Vixen and Minx.
Yes, because that's one of them. That's one of the hostess.
Ah.
Yeah, but thank you, Vixen and Meeks. Yeah, they're the ones that did the. Now it was the Vampire what? Please tell me the full name of the event that you were hosting, so I can actually advertise it at least.
Yeah, I missed the pub crawl. That was essentially my own choice because I was in the area of my family's home. I went to go visit my mom and my stepdad for a bit, and it ended up being a longer visit than I thought it would be. So I missed the pub crawl and the jugger game. And
you missed out a lot. Like you came in like
right at the end of the barbecue, and there was barely any food left.
Oh, the barbecue!
I got like no joke the last scoops of the food, and then to the point of where for Larry we actually had to go out and get her some dinner because there was no food left.
Yeah,
and the nice thing is we show up.
Okay, sorry, I got the name. Vamp, Vixen, and Meeks Pussy Power Hour.
Okay.
That was the name. Yes, that was fucking. And I had a fucking blast for that event. So, like, if you want me to, like, again, throw the first pitch again, if you do that again, I'll be honored to.
So myself and Larry got back just as the barbecue was ending, and there was just a little bit of food left. And I was just like, okay, well, you can have it. And then Commodore said something to the effect of that Ms. Mayer wanted to do an interview with us.
Yes.
So my thought was like, you can have it, I'll go get myself food. And then Commodore says this, and she's like, well, then that means you got to do that interview. So why don't you have it? I'll go relax in the tent for a bit, and then come find me, and we'll go get food. I'm like,
that works.
Sure.
Yeah, because
So we ended up getting her food later.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, because personally, I actually got to sit down and hang out and talk with Ms. Mayer I barely get to see Ms. Mayer at Wasteland because they're always running around being busy and shit. Because again, they're the mayor.
Yeah.
And then one of the DJs is part of Ms. Mayer's tribe. It took me a while for a sec because I saw he looked fairly familiar, and then it fucking dawned on me. Now, for those who don't know, when I set up this stage and shit, I usually watch a lot of Wasteland Weekend videos, and a good chunk of them are from Ms. Mayer's End of Times channel, where I watch her videos of Wasteland Weekend.
And if you're looking for more YouTube content for Wasteland, check out End of Times from Ms. Mayer.
Oh shit, Gemini's watching.
Ms. the Deaf Cat.
Hi, cuties. Holy shit, I'm finally catching it live. Yes, hello, darling.
Gemini.
So as I was saying, I was watching. I got to one of Ms. Mayer's episodes or videos, and one video clip I always remember is where one of Ms. Mayer's tribe mates talks about how he found a shop, a food vendor stop that had grilled cheese sandwich, like a little professionally made grilled cheese sandwich, and Ms. Mayer just refused to believe this fucking thing exists.
No.
And he's literally describing how they did it, what you get, and how much it cost, and where to find it. Still, Ms. May refused to believe about the fucking grilled cheese sandwich. But every time that video comes on, when I'm setting this up, I'm like, fuck, now I want a grilled cheese sandwich, because it actually sounds fucking good right now.
It does sound good.
End of Times channel is awesome, says Gemini. Yes, I agree.
Yes, thank you. We agree. So go check it out. They'll be posting a video because Ms. Mayer did an interview with myself from Commodore.
Yes.
So at some point, Ms. Mayer will be posting that video. I don't know when yet.
Yeah, whenever they are able to. But yeah, so like I'm talking to the other DJ, and when I finally recognize, like, you're the grilled cheese man. So he fucking just started laughing.
Grilled cheese man. I love it.
Yes, because like that's how I read. Because he was talking about the grilled cheese sandwich, and Ms. Mayer refused to believe him.
You're the grilled cheese.
So it's like, yeah, you're the grilled cheese man.
And we got
Yeah, we got buttons saying hi.
Hi, buttons.
Hi, buttons.
Side note, Gemini. So because of your camp's embroidery stuff, I have a shit ton of stuff that I have now that I haven't touched. I've been meaning to. It's one of those hyper focus things where I went out and got some embroidery packs and things. I have a stitch one I need to finish.
Okay.
That shit's fascinating.
Do we have any comments on YouTube?
Let me check. I don't know why I did that way. None.
Alright. Just want to check, just make sure we can provide everybody's
I keep
input.
rotating.
Yeah, and I appreciate that.
Equal time no matter where you comment, but we will push it again. Please go subscribe to our YouTube. We are so close to getting a custom URL.
Like 6 to 4 more to 100 subscribers. Once we hit 100, we can get that URL.
I am confirmed. We're at 97 right now.
3 more! We need 3 more!
Yeah.
Subscribe!
More.
Subscribe!
We're
Come
so
on.
close.
3 more people.
Everybody, if you haven't
And
subscribed
Gemini
yet, go
goes all of
subscribe.
the embroidery. And
Yes, all of it.
I told our prospect sigil about that, and it means a lot. She killed it for her first year.
That was amazing. Like your guys, your classes and stuff. I think there was like 2 or 3 that I went to. They were fucking amazing. Plus, I like having things to do. And
Yeah, if you're looking to gain more skills, like get into your own sewing or embroidery or whatever, remember there are classes that take place at Wasteland and at smaller events where you can learn some
Gemma's
basic
like, thank
patch
you.
making, leather working.
Yeah.
They did
would love
a
to hear
doll making thing at Wasteland, which was fucking badass.
Oh.
Like, there's so many cool things, and if you want to learn to make more stuff, go check it out.
Yeah. So we also got a comment from Buttons. I wonder if I could use my alternate email to help make the goal, or would that be cheating?
I wouldn't say it was cheating, because honestly, I will say this. I have like 5 different email addresses.
Yeah.
Because of Hatter of the Waste has one, my full legal name, some abbreviated names, some ones I use for like forums. Anyway, every single one of those is subscribed to our YouTube. So I don't care what it takes. Get us to 100, and it will make our lives easier. And where we go from there, we'll see.
Yeah. So we got Downpour just subscribed. Hello, Downpour.
Downpour!
Downpour.
So, speaking of interviews and things, I will plug Mackie real quick.
Yes.
So Mackie just posted a video on his YouTube page. Where,
Cosmetic mechanic?
Yes.
Yes. He actually, the cool part was, he did an interview at one of the classes I went to at the PTA.
Samoto's now subscribed.
Hey!
Yay!
They had a bone crafting class, and he did an interview with me.
Awesome.
And I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, right.
The class is like, I'll say overall, because I like places where I can go and make things. And I did, let's see, I think it was the 2 at Samota. Let's see, I did the, oh, here we go. Aha.
You got it?
I got a thing.
Okay.
So,
Oh, careful.
Baby, come on.
Spill your
I'm
tea.
sober, I swear. So,
I'm sober, I'm just clumsy.
yes, I am. I dropped that. So, I did the embroidery thing, and then I'm gonna aim it. I also did the wind chime.
Yeah,
I
the
love the
fucking
wind chime.
chandelier. Not chandelier, the wind
The
chime.
chimes.
Yeah, I love that
So
wind
I
chime.
did that, and then I did the bone crafting one. The events where you can go out and legit make something to either add to your outfit, decorate, to
Yeah.
have that little bit of wasteland in your house. This has been on display the entire time. Like it was usually over there, but we had stuff.
It hangs
Over there for those who can't see.
It hangs in our apartment. If nothing else, sometimes it will move spots in our apartment,
Yeah,
but
right
it's
on
pretty much
fire.
always, or sometimes, it's pretty much always in our apartment. We have so much wasteland stuff in our apartment, of course, including like my camp sign, banners, all kinds of shit, just all over the place.
The crafting classes are fucking awesome, and if you see one, usually, from what I know, with the crafting classes, they put a lot of time, work, and effort into those.
And
So
they
if you
bring
see
a lot
one-
of supplies too.
They supply pretty much fucking like everything unless they specifically state like, hey, if there's something related to this that you really want to bring, go ahead and bring it.
Yeah.
Because for a number of the classes, both the bone working one and I think it was the
Boom, 100.
we hit 100.
Did we?
Did we
We
hit
just
100?
hit 100?
Hold on, let me confirm. I'll finish that thought in a moment.
Okay.
102.
Ah,
Hell yeah!
shit! It calls for more beer!
Hell yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody! We finally hit 100
Yes, we
subscribers on
finally
YouTube!
have 100. Yes.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
I will be
Swing the beer for the
making.
working man. Thank you.
I will be making special banners and whatnot to celebrate that.
Gilly, if you want to drop the patches for Wasteland Talk, here you go.
And
Yes.
Bunny followed too.
If you guys love what we do, support us by buying merch from Gilly. I will show you guys the merch real quick that we have.
Yeah.
We do have.
Buzz, motherfucker!
We have the Buzz patch, Buzz off, motherfucker. We have the Wasteland Talk patch. We have our new Neotropolis patch. Go and check that out, especially if you're going to Neotropolis. Pick up one of those, attach to your outfit somewhere. Come and show it off. I got to figure out what I did
Also,
with
post
mine.
photos of where you put that patch on, tag us, show us how you support us.
Yeah.
We also have some t-shirts and stuff on Teespring for the I shave, I beard, I shave, I beard
A
again.
tribute to my former beard.
There's one more that Commodore wanted me to make, which was the actual picture of him looking off at his beard floating off in the distance. I will get to that t-shirt being made.
Because I personally want that shirt. I love that picture, because that's a beautiful image right there.
I swear I'm the one that took that picture.
You did to them, because here's how that picture was taken. This was around during pandemic when everything shut down, everything was closed.
It was the year we had no wasteland.
The year we found out we had no wasteland.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
that was what, December?
Well, yeah, you two went and visited SoCal.
Yeah, it was one of our me and Bex and I think it was me, Bex, either Shane?
I think it was Shane.
Shane.
So it was December.
Yeah, so this is during winter. So
We went to downtown Disney.
I was getting really homesick of Wasteland, so this one was generous enough for me to take me to near the Wasteland property, not on the Wasteland property, because that is a no-no.
We went
Wasteland-
somewhere nearby.
Wasteland Valley is private property. If you go and visit it during the off season, you need permission.
So
please, if you decide to visit it, get permission.
I didn't go on the property where like, oh, not touching you kind of shit. I was like a stone's throw from it. Like, it's the same fucking wasteland environment, and
You're still out in the fucking desert.
it was fucking dawn. Like, literally, the sun rose.
The sunrise.
I got woken up. I got my wasteland gear. I grabbed my boot and cracked open a fucking big ass can of fucking Fountainhead beer. Poured it in. That was my breakfast.
Yeah.
It was this fucking
Breakfast
beer.
beers are the best.
This one gave me a little recording of like, hey, miss you fuckers, and then took a picture of me just looking out into the desert, and that just came like a big photo for a while.
It's such an amazing photo,
It
honestly.
is. So, do you want me to read the...
Please, go ahead.
Okay, so we got Santos asking, will Gilly have patches at Neo?
That's up to Gilly.
Gilly, I would recommend bringing some Wasteland Neo patches
Gilly
to
responded,
Neo.
Yeah.
So my Etsy store is closed for the month so I can work on Neo shit. But if there's a patch someone is looking for, message me and we can figure out at Neo if you're going to be there.
There you go. Talk to Gilly at
I
Neo
like that idea.
if you're interested in a Wasteland Talk
then,
patch.
And Gilly, if you have a chance, bring some patches to Neo.
Buttons.
Buttons is like, I'm trying to send you a screenshot of me becoming your 100th subscriber, but it won't let me.
Oh, if you're literally 100, please, do that, because you might get a free subscription to just OnlyFans.
Facebook message.
I
It
was
works.
102.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We have not a tri-member Uncle Zeke's, but we have Zeke.
We have.
And Gak Bunny followed on 3 accounts.
Oh damn.
Yes, I love it.
I appreciate the fucking
I
enthusiasm.
appreciate that because, like I said, I follow on 5 different accounts just so I could just so I could boost up our numbers when we were really beginning.
Oh yeah.
So let me finish up the crafting
Please,
stuff.
please.
So, there was 2 different crafting events where it was the bone crafting one and then the wind chime making one.
Yeah.
People brought stuff from like their personal stash.
Ooh.
It's like the bullet casings on that one. Someone had brought those from their own personal store.
Nice.
So like, hey, you know what? I think I have something to add to this, and so they added on. Someone brought some stuff for the bone crafting stuff. There is a lot of work that goes into those. So
Enjoying
if
the
you see
video?
something that yes. If you see a crafting
If I can hear it, they can hear it.
yes. Baby.
I'm deaf and I can hear it.
Okay. So, if you see a crafting event thing that you are interested in, go and support them. Because that shows them that, hey, you know what? All this work and effort that I put in is helping out.
Ooh.
They're also going. You want to read that one?
Sorry, I got a preview about what somebody was setting up for Neo, and I was just like, ooh, ADHD.
Okay.
So we got Gemini going, what types of workshops would you like to be interested in? I'm thinking about changing my offerings this year and giving Wasteland Clue a break. Honestly,
if you want a break, go ahead.
yeah, if you want to give it a break, if you feel like it needs a break, go ahead. Honestly, I personally love Wasteland Clue. I so want to participate because like every time you start it, I come in too late, and I feel like I like to be there when it starts. But if you have any other ideas for a project you want to work on Wasteland, please by all means do it because we'd like to see what else you have to bring to the table for the Wasteland community.
I'll run a basic crocheting workshop if anyone's interested.
Crocheting would be pretty cool. I'd love to learn like crocheting and like knitting and stuff because I know how to sew. Dear God, I know.
Ooh, we
how
got
to sew.
hella fucking blurry.
I don't know how to knit or sew, but I do know how to crochet.
I'll bring it to the camp out for sure, but I want to do a workshop this year. I mean,
You know?
if you have the energy and time to do both, do both.
Honestly, here's a good one that I think a lot of people might be helped by. There's a lot of people there that are into the, how do I phrase it? Spooky shit.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it.
There's a lot of people who are
Okay.
into like tarot stuff, but like, so personally, I have a tarot deck. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. So maybe having like a class where it's like, hey, you know what? Bring your tarot deck. I can do like you can do like a half hour thing where it's like, okay, here's some tips, here's some tricks. on getting to know your deck. Like, I have books on it, but I learn best by visual, like watching other people. Like, okay, so here's how this works. Here's how you can do this. Some people do it this way. Some people do it this way. Because I know your camp does like tarot stuff.
Yeah.
And that could be a plausible thing. Like, because I know a lot of people who have decks, they just don't know where to start.
Right. So
that could be a thing.
Another topic for Uncle Zeke's I want to bring up. We've been poking around it for a bit throughout the night, but we're going to give you the rundown experience. At least my experience, because this guy wasn't here for it. The one who's on the phone right now.
Sorry, I was getting excited because we finally have 105 subscribers.
Oh, I know you are, but like we're live on a show right now. I need you to focus, man. You're my co-host. I need you. So, anyways, the pub crawl.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about pub crawl. So, I missed the first part of it because, again, I was hanging out with cowfuckers at the river. That was an interesting event. Something I should not probably talk about on here.
That was an experience.
I mean, I'll just give a brief thing. The Renaissance Fair Park is right near the Santa Ana riverbed. It is isolated. Like there's a road and a city not far from the event. We're talking just over a bridge. But because of the riverbed, you have a lot of trees that kind of enclose the area, and you can't see the outside. But it's like right fucking there. But the riverbed is there. The riverbed is great. I would not recommend going in the river. It's not well cleaned.
Cowfuckers didn't know that advice. I mean, we mentioned that advice. We're like, no, let's go in.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
That's how they do it in Texas.
Jump into the river at your own, jump into the river at your own risk.
Yeah.
You know.
So we got Jim and I going at Samoda Yoga. Yaga does Tarot of the Waste, and I have my Oracle deck. You can come to us for reading and tarot chat.
I may do that.
They have a whole custom deck, and I was trying to get in as I wanted to be the Fool.
All right.
But the thing is that their tarot deck artist requires money to draw your picture as one of the tarot cards.
Well, you gotta support it.
I totally agree, and I wanted to do the Fool. I did not have enough money at the time.
Gotcha.
And so eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I finished hanging out with the cowfuckers at the river, and I caught up with the pub crawl. They started at the tavern.
At the art show is when I was talking to them about it. Yeah.
At the tavern.
Because they had a bunch of pictures up. But
Oh shit, that wasn't us, Hatter.
Oh, okay.
It was a different artist from Wasteland.
Well, when I was at the art show that you guys hosted, somebody was there with a bunch of tarot pictures.
Okay.
And I talked to them about doing a tarot, about putting my face on one of those pictures. Because they had a bunch of other Wastelanders on other pictures.
Gotcha.
So it may not have been someone linked to you, but I thought that they were because they were at that event. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
So I finally caught up with the crawl. They were at a Rabbit Asylum. So it was a big group of people. Like there was already a big group of people outside of the area where Rabbit Asylum had their bar at the Pirate Bar, and there was still a group of people inside the bar still trying to get their drinks. So I finally caught up inside and got my drink. I just got myself one of the things they're offering was a pickleback, which is basically a shot of whiskey and a shot of pickle brine, which I fucking love.
I do love me a pickleback. They are good.
Oh yeah. So pound, good to go.
Was doing them. I did a bunch of I did a couple picklebacks for Rapid Asylum on Friday night. Yeah.
So
it was good times.
We went around, and every time we did a stop, the guy who I believe it was I can't remember who was fucking hosting the pub crawl, but he was a member of Uncle Zeke's, of course, and like he'll tell like a little joke here and there during near the time we're about to settle and head to the next spot. Next spot was the Go Head, so they did the fucking porno shots.
Oh.
So I had to really relive that fucking memory.
I can't wait to do the non-alcoholic.
But here's the funny part. They actually had a shot glass that looked like a porta potty.
Yes, they did. I saw that. That was great. It was
That's
so
So-
fucking
amazing.
cool.
Kegger. I believe you were saying Kegger is the person who hosted the and toured around the pub crawl. Please let me know.
And then Santos.
Don't you have enough wanted posters with your picture, Hatter?
No. No.
No such thing.
So,
I mean, it will not be complete until I can put on there.
oh, we got Zach going,
Wanted.
what's that?
Wanted, Hatter, Mayor of Wasteland. That's when my wanted posters will reach the next peak.
Dear God.
Wanted, Hatter, Mayor of Wasteland.
And then Gemini goes, unless it was a custom one, because the deck exists for a few years before. Love y'all. Yes, Craig Kegger was the host of the post. Thank you so much. Because again, I am bad with names. I'm good with faces. So after we finished, finished living the nightmare of the fucking portal shot. Of course, I'm carrying around the spank bank because it's one of my props.
Yeah, if you've never done the portal shot at the goat heads, do the portal shot. It is not good. You will not like it.
But gets the job done.
But you should do it because it's part of Wasteland. In that
It's experience.
they are legit the group that helps set up and
Yeah,
I think
you already
they
got a
mostly
vote
set
for
up.
being mayor.
Excellent. Excellent. We will figure that out. I want to be the next mayor of Wasteland after Ms. Mayor ends her run, which is already technically over. So hopefully for 2022 we'll figure it out and I'll be mayor. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So,
But yeah, they help set up the portos, figure out where they lay them out. They don't necessarily do the cleaning because you have to have professional company, blah blah blah.
well, they have a lot.
Sanitation, but they have a lot of input on that. So just to show your love and support for the people who literally clean up our shit,
Go ahead.
go and get a porto shot at the goat heads. It's an experience, even if
Yeah.
you only do it once.
Go ahead. At least do it once.
Yeah.
So we got fucking Gilly going, yeah, the best rubbing alcohol with the Tootsie Roll you ever had. And
Yes.
holy shit, isn't that accurate?
Turpentine and Tootsie Rolls.
fucking shot of fucking wax off or Windex.
Right? And Tootsie Rolls.
So we finished that, and then we go over, I believe the next stop was Skullfields.
Okay.
I can't remember what I had from them, but I remember Doc was talking about making a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, he did make us Bloody Marys on Friday. At
Yeah,
least.
because like again, we're Ghoul Crest people. We're very smug about our Bloody Marys because Captain Stranded makes the best Bloody Marys of the Wasteland.
Huzzah.
And I will say, Schofield Drifter's Bloody Mary didn't disappoint. It was good.
It was good. I mean, he had a couple missing ingredients because again, he took a lot of influence from Captain, but he just didn't have a lot of the ingredients that made it what Captain did. But still, it held up to the name of a Bloody Mary, and I enjoyed it.
For a post-apocalypse in the middle of nowhere Bloody Mary, it was excellent. Was it Captain Stranded's exactly? No. But that's kind of the point, is we don't... Like, we love Captain Stranded, and his will always be the gold standard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We-
top of the bar. He is the bar.
It doesn't matter if the Bloody Mary isn't the gold standard. I will try it regardless, and I will judge.
Yeah.
But know that my critiques will be positive in that this is great, but you can do better.
Yeah, we're not gonna be like, oh, this is fucking terrible. You don't fucking make this ever again, kind of shit. No, we're not like that.
No, we ain't those people.
Also got Papa Bear watching, just giving you a fuck you and some hearts.
Hi, Papa Bear.
Papa Bear, I miss you. Come visit. Be a guest on our show.
It's the heart with the middle fingers. Fuck you.
Hey!
Hey!
I got
Figured
it
it out.
for some reason, and I don't remember why.
So yeah, so we did that, and then
Sit back down.
it was around the time that Kegger was having people come up and tell their own jokes, like a little quick joke, not like a little story long joke, but like a pun type shit.
Dad jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
So
this.
I finally decided to stand up and tell a joke.
Oh God.
It was what I remember back when I was working at Knobs Knockers. And my friend Irish told me this joke, and it was fucking beautiful. It was fucking beautiful.
It's an Irish joke.
So basically, he was like, "Why can't you masturbate with this hand?" And of course, people were like, "Why?" So like, "Cause it's mine." And like, I got a bunch of chuckles, but there was this fucking one girl who just like went on the fucking ground laughing.
Damn.
I was like, okay, like someone enjoyed it. So like, I'm glad.
All about the dad jokes. Dad jokes are the best.
I got a dad joke.
Oh, we all have dad jokes. We all have dad jokes.
I prefer the dad bod.
And of course,
Oh, I got that too. I got the dad
there was
bod.
one.
I got the dad beard. You know.
There was one couple who were like in the kink side, but they were asking me a bunch of questions because they were looking at my duct tapes because these are kink code, or FET code. So they wanted to learn more about it, so I pretty much told them like what the blue means and the purple, why is it on the left side, and how technically it's supposed to be on your boot or your leg, but me, I'm more old school, so I keep it on my arm.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Did you ever find your We Are Awaited companion?
No, and fucking what?
Were they a no-show for the event?
They were legit no-show. Like, trust me.
Okay.
And I made sure to remember this time. For the person who's probably gonna say shit, you know who you are. I actually remembered, so they just weren't there.
That's a shame.
Like, I looked out for the clues. Even people from the Pussy Power Hour, for the Vamp Hour, trying to help out because they want to try to host a You Are Waited meetup.
Or like a cocktail hour, yeah.
So
probably.
they hollered out like, "Hey, is there someone that tends to go by the name Spooky?" No one answered. They tried to at least help me find my match, and it was just no fucking luck, and it sucked. But it happens.
Spooky, you missed out.
Yeah.
You missed out.
You missed out because, like, trust me, I read your profile and you're really right up my fucking alley.
Yeah.
And Commodore here is a fun time, so you missed out.
He is.
I did it. So we got Gilly was saying, it's been a few years since I had a Captain's Bloody Mary. I thought the one at Schofield Drifters was amazing. Again, great Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not here to downplay it. It was a really genuinely good Bloody Mary. We also enjoy Captain Stranded's Bloody Mary, and that will always be the gold standard.
So I need to go take a garage, and I'll finish telling the story of the pub crawl.
Okay.
So yeah, if you were a part of the pub crawl, share your stories. If you have been a part of the pub crawl at Wasteland, share your stories, because there is a pub crawl that takes place there. I have yet to participate in the official pub crawls, but let me tell you, I have done some amazing pub crawls. One of my absolute favorites, I'll go ahead and retell this story real quick while Commodore is taking a garage. I had a pub crawl with my friend Diesel. It was his first year at Wasteland. This was Wasteland 2019. And I ran into him at the Deadman's Bar. And it was Saturday night. He had already been through the entire event, and he loved it. He had absolutely fallen in love with this event, but he was like, there's a bunch of bars here that I want to get into, and they just have these fucking really long lines, and I just want to get in and have a good time. And by this point, him and I had struck up a conversation. He's an SCA guy, he's a Ren Fair guy, he's a trucker. We just had these connections of, hey, I did SCA, hey, I did Renaissance Fair. You know, just back and forth, like, he's a fucking nerd, he's one of us. So, I'm like, you know what? What bars did you want to get into? And he lists the casino, he lists the Rad Stag, he lists the...
He lists quite a few.
Yeah, multiple bars, Ghoulcrest being one of them. And so I decided that I was like, you know what? Every single one of those bars you mentioned, I know the people who run that bar, and I'm willing to bet I know whoever's at their door right now.
Well, I'm gonna go around.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can fix this fuzzy shit.
And so I was like, you know what, Diesel, let's go and have our own little bar crawl. Looking better. Yeah, it even did some focusing on the light, too. Come back and take a look.
I'm looking at
Oh, you're looking at there?
Oh, that looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can even refocus the light and everything.
All right, good. Okay.
So I told Diesel, like, come with me. We're gonna go do a bar crawl. First place we hit, the casino. I walk right up. It's Bacon from the casino. Who's always up on his bacon box. He's not with the casino anymore, but anyway, he was there that night. And so he's up there and he's like, "Hey, Hatter, come on in," And I'm like, "This is my buddy Diesel." And of course I'm a VIP at the casino, so I get to skip the line. I'm like, "This is my buddy Diesel." "Oh, he's with you? He's cool. Come on in, Diesel." So we go up, we have a couple drinks.
Diesel story.
We have a blast. After a couple drinks, we're like, "Okay, where do you want to go next?" He's like, "Oh, I want to go to Bikini Atoll." So we go to Bikini Atoll, walk up to that door. Sure enough, know the doorman, get right in, have a couple drinks, go from there to Radstag. I think we hit at least 2 or 3 other bars. And then we finally, at the end of the night, I'm like, "Hey, it's getting late. It's time to close out. I'm getting ready to, like, hit the sack." I'm like, "What's your last bar you want to go to?" And he's like, "I want to go to Ghoulcrest." I'm like, "Well, fuck yeah, that's my fucking place. I know that place."
I know a few people there.
So we roll up
I
at
think I
fucking
can manage
Ghoulcrest,
that.
right? I think I can get you in there. We roll up to Ghoulcrest. Same thing. It's Corporal at the door. I'm like, "This is my buddy Diesel. Him and I did Renaissance Fair for years." Now I'm just making up stories of Diesel. Because I'm just like, "Yeah, this is my fucking boy. I've only known him for like tonight, but he's my fucking boy for life,
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yeah, this is my boy Diesel from Ren Fair years ago. Like, can we get in?" And of course, Corporal was like, yeah, he's your +1. Go ahead in. So we go in there. Finally, at this point, now mind you, so I was getting some serious imposter syndrome throughout this night in that I didn't know if I could actually pull this off. But every bar we went to, we got in, no problem. And I was just like, hell yeah, I fucking achieved. So I grab a cigar, I grab a drink, and I go up to the patio, and I'm just kind of like trying to calm down. Like, we pulled it off. We pulled it off. So I'm up on the fucking patio on fucking Ghoulcrest, and I'm sitting there talking to, I believe, Captain. And no, it was Major. I was up there smoking, and I was talking to Major. And here comes Diesel up the stairs, and he's excited, and he wants to give me a big hug, and he's got like tears, and he's like, "Dude, you made my entire event. Every single bar that I wanted to go through this whole weekend, we got into tonight." And I was like, "Dude, that's the whole thing." Like,
Oh yeah.
I know that the bars have their missions and their games, and I appreciate all that, and I totally agree you should do all that.
Yeah, always. Because that way you can do it on your own. Earn it.
I was able to help Diesel out because he was having a weekend where he just couldn't quite get all of that figured out. And so that was the point. The point was to show him a good time. And he was just like, "Oh, I want to thank you so much." I'm like, "Dude, don't worry about it. Like, you owe me nothing. This was just, I have the clout to get you in anywhere, and I did it just to do it. No, nothing else owed to me,
Yeah.
And then, of course, he strikes up a conversation with Captain. They end up realizing that they live in the same town. Diesel has got a lot because he's a long-haul trucker. But when we did our next secret hangout for Ghoulcrest, Diesel got to go to that too, so that was pretty fucking rad.
So, do you got the comments?
Go ahead.
I'm uploading it, but you please go ahead.
Okay, so we got, let's see, Santos Glitch. He's got the VIP access to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, well, he's been around for so long. He's pretty much did whatever he could by any means necessary.
10
means necessary.
years
And we got
and still going.
Hatter, the alcohol wingman.
Yes.
For some reason, my comments are coming out right now, so you might have to.
And it'll be the same thing for
I'll let you know when I
Neo.
get it fixed.
I will become Glitch, the founder, whatever names. I hope to get into every fucking bar at
There we
Neo. I hope to help run shit at Neo. We will see how it goes.
There
One of
we
the
go.
things I intend on for Wasteland this year is I want to try to hit up every fucking bar at least once.
The straight edge is saying this.
Yes, because here's the thing. It's a low-level pet peeve. where people are like, oh, our bar is amazing, our bar is amazing. Okay, can you make a non-alcoholic drink that's not soda?
Yeah, can you make a mocktail?
Oh, yeah.
Like a legit mocktail.
That would give you fucking a good challenge to make a good mocktail. Because, like...
Because okay, here's the thing. While I don't mind places like, okay, their non-alcoholic options are like soda, water, that's fine. I think, like, I finally was able to go to a couple of bars at Wasteland last year where it was like, hey, you know what? We have something other than that. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you can mix me up something that's non-alcoholic.
Like, can you make a Bloody Mary that has no alcohol and it still tastes like a Bloody Mary? Can you make like an old fashioned that still tastes like an old fashioned that has no alcohol? There are so many drinks out there.
Yeah, I even made a non-alcoholic version of my Nutbuster, which is called the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Because
I fully approve.
Because there are a bunch of wastelanders who don't drink alcohol, and I see you.
Yeah.
Non-drinkers.
Corporal
doesn't drink. Figment doesn't drink. So I want to make sure I could abide to give them a proper, good drink. So
I will
they
put
can
this
at least
challenge out
be
there.
within the people.
I want there to be a non-alcoholic pub crawl
I'd be perfectly down.
where the non-alcoholics can jump from bar to bar and get non-alcoholic drinks. I don't care. I want
That's
mocktails.
not soda or juice.
Yeah, I want mocktails. And you could even do something like you could do a custom-made hot tea with multiple flavors. A lot of non-drinkers do love their hot teas.
Because one of the things I've been doing recently when we go out is we go to different restaurants and I'm like, okay, what do you have as like a mocktail?
Yeah.
And Twin Peaks made a non-alcoholic Mai Tai, I think.
Yes, it was. It was a Mai Tai.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that was good.
Even I fucking liked it. Like, wow, this actually does taste like a fucking Mai Tai.
Yeah,
see, that's what I want to see. I want to see more mocktails at Wasteland. Not just soda or Gatorade or water or whatever.
It gets
but
so boring.
Fucking Twin Peaks, the new generation of Hooters can make a mocktail.
Well, we went to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. I forget the name of the drink. I think it was like a mojito type thing.
Yeah.
I forget
Something like that.
I think the whole thing with that is, I want flavor. Yes. I'm not going to critique a bar for just having soda and water. But I think it's more for those bars that are like, no, we've got all these different, like, they brag about their drinks. It's like, okay, do you have something that's non-alcoholic? If you don't, okay, cool.
Buttons goes, you want flavor?
Yes, I love the flavors.
We want to go to Flavor Town.
But here's the thing.
All right, guy.
Reason I'm laughing about it most because like my last boss is good friends and it has been partners with Guy Fieri for fucking ages. So I've heard all the fucking stories about Guy Fieri.
But here's the thing, like honestly, going to a bar and having the only options time after time be soda or water, or like, hey, well we've got pineapple juice,
cranberry
juice.
Yeah.
Okay, it gets boring, and then you don't want to go out to the bar.
No, you don't.
If it's the same shit, cucumber agua fresca, I am down for that.
Okay.
Remember,
you got Figment's attention.
Your non-drinkers want to be included on the fun.
Yes.
And so they want the drink that, like, hey, this tastes very similar to a Mai Tai, but it has no alcohol.
Because again, like if you're a bartender and you're gonna hand someone who doesn't want any alcohol, like a soda, a juice, or just water, they're gonna feel like it's just a basic bitch.
Well, not only that, but they can get. You can get soda fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
You can get soda at fucking Taco Bell.
Make it worth their fucking while. Make it look like they want to come back and like this feels like an actual cocktail that you will serve to anyone.
Yeah. Gemini just posted a real challenge are non-alcoholic options that aren't carbonated. Even more points for sugar-free or low sugar options too. Hell yeah!
That's a bigger challenge for sure. Yeah.
Because also...
Yeah, gluten-free, low sugar, whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Without, dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rum Chata has dairy in it.
Yes.
Grotch
Grotch.
is speaking for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grotch learned the hard way,
I learned the
Oh,
hard way.
God, that hurt.
I absolutely learned the hard way.
and I
Yeah.
can't remember the fucking sick bastard that said, "Oh no, it doesn't."
Shit. There was a lot of people in chat going, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. Because like I definitely learned this with Grotch's sacrifice when I went to Grotch's fucking
For the cocktail.
the cocktail hour for Cat's Paws.
We still have that
Or-
bottle of rum chata in the closet.
Oh God, we do.
I
We
refuse
do.
to touch that shit.
I bring my own shit, but I say Schofield Drifters can
I
always
know.
make something that works with my stomach. Bless those babes.
I did not know that.
So there, yeah, go see Doc then
I will do that.
at the Schofield Drifters. There you go.
Monk fruit,
Oh.
the best sugar replacement.
Yeah, legit. Obviously, I'm a big drinker. Commodore's a big drinker.
Yes.
We want to see. We want to taste all your best cocktails. I want to taste something I've never tried. But at the same time, if I have a friend with me, someone who's a non-drinker, I want them to taste something similar or the exact same drink,
That'd be cool.
just the alcohol removed.
Yeah,
You know?
because it helps make sure that they're also that special that they can have something that fancy of a drink.
Yeah.
Because one of the things we did last year is I was like, hey, I want to go bar hopping with you.
Yeah,
And
'Cause, like-
Uncle Zeke's had the
the non
classic
yeah
and the
yeah
non-alcoholic.
Uncle Zeke's they had
That
a
was perfect.
non-alcoholic antifreeze.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, if you're putting that much effort into your alcoholic drinks, spend a little bit of time on your non-alcoholic folk.
Yeah, because there is a good portion out there in the wasteland. You want to provide those group of people too, because
There's a
they
whole
see
need
you
for
and
us.
they will say something.
Yes.
And there are ways you can add. You can still add your bitters. You can still add your mixers.
Yeah.
You might want to swap out an alcohol with like a lemon juice or something. So it still has that citrusy bite. But there are ways to do it definitely where it can be non-alcoholic and still give you that memory of, oh, that was good fucking drink.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to that bar
Exactly.
and have that fucking drink.
Yeah.
Again, the mocktail, it still makes the non-drinkers feel like that type of specialist that they could whip up a fancy type of drink that alcohol drinkers will like to drink.
And
Because, like I said, if it was reversed, say, like, the world will make a bunch of fancy mocktails, but for people who want fucking alcohol, like, here's some Listerine, or here's some rubbing alcohol, or here's just a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, we
that's
wouldn't
fucked
want
up.
that.
Imagine having the same. Imagine going to multiple bars and just being served Budweiser. That's my
Right.
phone going on.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It would be shitty.
Yeah.
You would feel very.
So Santos
unwanted.
goes, sounds like non-alcoholic drink name. The Figment needs to be made. I'll ask my tribe leader about it. Yes, if you can
I
make.
am down
Yeah.
for that.
Oh yeah, that'll be fucking amazing if you can make a non-alcoholic drink name after fucking the straight edge one who wants
Yes.
the fucking mocktail so bad.
I like the Figment. I
The
will
Figment.
support this.
That is
How
again,
the fuck would you do that though?
again, but the name's kind of fit because it's gonna be a figment of imagination because there's no alcohol. Kind of like with my vasectomy, because you're not getting the nut for the nut buster.
So I would almost say it would have to be clear, because it looks like water. In theory,
Purple,
purple would work.
purple.
Purple or orange.
Make it purple.
Because if you're a Disney person, you know the original.
You know what
thing behind
figment is.
Oh, hold on! Aha!
Oh shit.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna show off a thing.
Get a thing. Grab the thing.
Never.
Show off the birthday present.
Yes. So,
Also, Ducky's watching.
Ducky's watching.
Hey, Ducky!
Hi, Ducky.
Hey, Ducky!
Ow, crawling.
So we're getting a little bit of overtime, so I'm gonna say that for the last shot. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the fuck you.
Yeah, we're like right there right now.
I don't know, but I gotta be somewhere.
I haven't eaten since breakfast. So, I will switch. I'll hold on to this. So I'm gonna come out this way. So, this is the original meaning behind Figment. And let me know.
You're good.
Yeah, you can
There.
see
Right
it.
there.
Yeah, right there. That's
So,
good.
this is Figment. They are a character from
Disney
Epcot,
World.
Disney World. The dragon is just a figment of your imagination. So that's the side shot. This is the original.
Turn it more,
Figment.
turn it more, because you're getting a shine reflection.
Yeah.
Right? Right there, right there, right there.
Yeah.
So, Figment is orange and purple. So if you want to take that and use it as like motivation-y type stuff
For a mocktail.
for a mocktail, that would be fucking awesome.
But
If you can do those mocktails that have, like, you know, sometimes cocktails have layers with different colors.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be
You can
dope.
do that for a mocktail. That'd be fucking great.
So, anyways, we're about to close the show for tonight.
Okay.
So before we go, I need to give the fuck you of the episode.
Yes.
And since we were talking majority about their event, they went full fucking force. They dedicated despite the push date. The fuck you of the episode goes to Uncle Zeke's.
Uncle Zeke's.
So Uncle Zeke's, fuck you.
Zoltan. Uncle Zeke's. Zeke.
So yeah, fuck you, Uncle Zeke's. It was an honor to be a part of your event. We look forward to your next event this year, and we look forward to whatever Wasteland shenanigans you put up or deal with or do at Wasteland Weekend.
All of the above.
Mm-hmm.
So, in closing, I am Commodore Pistolwhip.
I am Adder of the Waste.
This is Wasteland Talk. We're going
Thank
to
you
take
for
a bit of a
joining us.
hiatus because we got Neotropolis coming up, and he's going to be there. So expect us
On the 30th.
at the end of the month.
I will be bringing to Neotropolis my briefcase computer. If you guys have never seen it in person, the computer we use for this show, come check it out. It's a fucking weird, random build of a computer, and I will tell you all about how I made it.
Get your video ready.
Go check out Mackey's spot. Go check out Grouch's spot.
Go pick up
Support
our
people that
patches.
Support us.
Support Wastelanders, support fucking Cyberpunks. There you go.
Yes.
How you doing? All right, let me know when you're ready. Make sure we're muted too.
Cheers. Yes. Check.
Let me get the video ready.
You should still mute it before you get your shit ready.
Well, hold on. I'll
We're getting there. Love y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm hungry. Food. Love you. Fuck you.
So
bye.
while he's getting ready, I'll just like wave goodbye. Have a good night. Enjoy the end credits. Because he still has the mic on and the screen's still on.
Yes. We're doing that.
It's better than just having it muted right now.
Yes. At least we can talk.
If you have photos of Uncle Zeke's or videos of Uncle Zeke's, if you want to share them or want me to be a part of the things we post on our YouTube channel, let us know, and we'll do our best to give you the credit of those photos and videos. Are you there yet?
Let's try it. Open file.
He still has the mic on.
I'm getting there. Okay, hold on.
Something you should probably work on is make sure you get a backup set so we're ready for the end credits. I mean, oh my god.
Oh, wait,
That
that's
is
not
that
the
is
one.
Captain Stranded. That is not.
That's not the one.
No, it is
Are we
not,
still
sir.
alive?
Oh, yes,
Oh
unfortunately.
god, I'm still singing. I heard the
Because
joke.
I didn't have the video up and ready when we needed it.
It's okay. He was distracted.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Let's play.
Is it?
No, it's not. Let me unmute it.